Okay, we have a requested topic here. We're going to take a look at the Large Hadron Collider at CERN. Now, basically what I'm looking at is this thing, is it affecting stuff? Is it affecting the rest of the world in some fucking weird way? Or will it affect the rest of the world in some weird way? Uh, let's just see what we got. Random word, snot, um, random number, 26. Snot. Weird. I think we're good. Whoop. Well, the root card is the King of Pentacles. We'll look a little further into this. The King of Pentacles is very popular in the readings lately. So, Eight of Swords as the main thing. Now, the Eight of Swords is more about anxiety than it is really about anything else. I mean, there is some danger in the Eight of Swords, like the person could jump out the window and land on the swords, but it's mostly about anxiety. Now, the root card is the King of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles is very solid, very sturdy. This is the businessman, right? But as far as having maybe negative effects on the physical, the King of Pentacles is the master of affecting the physical, but it here, I wouldn't really read that King of Pentacles. I mean, it didn't show up upside down. Um, we'll look a little further into this because currently, I guess, here it's just showing the anxiety. So again, we have the King of Pentacles on the bottom. Now, all right. I guess from here we just sort of move forward. Actually, let's look at the moon, because the moon is, blowing this energy down on the person and it's causing them to freak out. And let's just see what we get for the card that is the moon. We get the Queen of Wands. I think this came up. I don't even remember what the last reading is that I did, but I think maybe all three of these showed up in that reading as well. Um, the Queen of Wands, the Queen of Wands is like the the beautiful, charming woman. I mean, we do have a moon back there, but it's the Deviant moon deck, so spoiler alert, like all the cards have a moon on them. Um, I don't really see anything negative out of this at all. Um, let's just see as this energy moves forward, because I know they're about to start working this thing again in a series of experiments that's supposed to last several years. This will be the third round of experiments they're doing with it. And moving forward, it is the Ace of Cups. So again, we have this energy coming from the moon. So let's think about that for a second. The Ace of Cups is not a bad card, and the Queen of Wands is not a bad card. So what I expected to see, if there, if something fucking truly tragic was going to happen, we would see the Tower or something like that. But here we have this energy that's coming from the moon. Here it is a curse. Here it is a blessing. Um, maybe this would show how it can kind of affect people in different ways. And no matter what, when you have that much power running in a circle, it does create, it basically creates a ley line, right? So there's this fucking crazy ley line that is, smashing particles together or whatever it's doing. It is going to have some effect. Now, let's just see, because this could be just local. You know, this might be just the people that are inside the circle. It might be people that just live around there, if this is showing some effect, right, on people's heads or on their cups. So let's just see if it's local. The card that is wanting to come out is the High Priestess. And I mean, I would assume that this would show local because the High Priestess, like, her arms are crossed in front of her heart. So this is like only affecting what is inside of her. Um, so the way that I would read this is it might have some effect on the people who are literally inside of the circle as all that shit is happening. Um, we've got some very similar cards, and as we look at this, the bottom card that is kind of peeking out is the Three of Swords, which is one of the cards that I thought would show up if something bad was going to happen. But it's just showing up like as the High Priestess came out, this would be the next one on the bottom. I wouldn't read that as really anything. So looking at this and any of the doomsday scenarios, I do not believe that the cards are showing any of those. Maybe some businessmen getting paid, right? And maybe it having some effect on the people who are inside the circle. That can mean a few different things as well, you know. But the inner circle, I think it could affect them. But here it looks like the effect could be either positive or negative. And, you know, maybe it would rotate between those or affect people differently. Um, but for the rest of the world, I don't think this is showing um, anything truly bad coming out of it. I don't think they're going to unleash the World Eater. Actually, let's just ask that specifically. Will they unleash the World Eater? I'm gonna give this a quick shuffle. I've seen this thing in dreams, right? And it's like I feel like it's like Yorgament, you know, um, the World Serpent. But I've seen it in dreams, and it's nobody's friend. So the card that comes out, will they unleash the World Eater? I mean, maybe they'll fucking try, but I don't think so. The Ten of Wands is just a bunch of thankless shit work. So I don't think that that's what we're looking at here. That's what we get. I would love to hear any thoughts about this or any ideas of any other readings or topics you want me to look at. And peace.